So there is some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards that we have to talk about from Infinite Forbidden. There's also some new free agent cards that don't necessarily belong to any archetype that I want to give you guys insight on. And of course, I'm going to give you all of the details here on Cali Clips. Let's go ahead and jump on in. All right, guys, rejoice for the ultimate fan service with Gimmick Puppet. There's even a little meme. Gimmick Puppet Glock is so fair. Yes, ban Nightmare and Albion. Those are a Snake Eyes player, a Snake Eyes player, and a Novox player. My opponent keeps giving me free bodies, and the other was like, yo, same. Because the premise of Gimmick Puppet is to give your opponents monsters, which is kind of interesting, right? So this one is Gimmick Puppet Little Soldiers, and allow me to enlarge this so we see what it is. So Gimmick Puppet Little Soldiers is a level 4 Dark Machine, and of course you can only use the first effect once per turn. Then if it's summoned, you can send one Gimmick Puppet monster with a different level from your deck to the graveyard, and this level becomes that sent monster's level. It also says you can banish this card from the graveyard, target up to 2 Gimmick Puppet monsters you control, and increase their levels by 4. Now, I know that this isn't rank 4 deck, but you guys are going to have to help me out with Gimmick Puppet combos, because I'm not going to lie. Once I seen the Human Centipede Gimmick Puppet, which I think is Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, I ain't never seen Gimmick Puppet since. I've had no interest in that deck. That deck's crazy. It's weird. Gimmick Puppet is like one of the most weirdest archetypes to ever exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! It creeps me out. And I actually love Fiend decks. I love Machine decks. I love Dark decks. But this one's a little bit too much for me. And look at it. Like, bro, this is creepy. This is flat out creepy. This is like, bro, like, come on, man. Right? Next is Gimmick Puppet Bloody Dog. Chat, is it just me? Is it because I'm black? Like, I definitely don't want no doll named Bloody Doll. Like, no. The art is less disturbing. It's still, nah, yeah, I agree. It is less disturbing, but it's still like, bro, what are we doing? I think it's because I'm black. I don't know. This one doesn't look as bad, I guess. I still don't trust it. It's a level 8 Dark Machine. And of course, you can only use the first and second effect. If it's in your hand, you can reveal one Gimmick Puppet XC monster from your extra deck, special summon one Gimmick Puppet monster from your deck with a level that is revealed to the rank and this card. This card's crazy. Wow. This card's crazy. This card is sent to the graveyard except from the hand. Add it to your hand. Whoa. Is she bad, bro? She's a doll. Oh my God, bro. That guy Blink. He got to calm his freaky. Next, we got Gimmick Puppet Cattle Scream. Here we go with the creepiness. Yep. That is creepy. That is 100% creepy. I don't know how these particular cards even make it on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's just straight up creepy, guys. Right? Oh my God. This card says you can only use the first effect once per turn. Detach one material from your monster, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard or banish it when it leaves the field. Good little rank 8 play. It's just overall good generic card. A Gimmick Puppet XE monster that has material gains this effect. It allows you to target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and summon it to either player's field. It's pretty decent. Actually, this card's pretty good. It's just ugly as all. Come on, man. I can't get with that. All right, this card looks pretty cool. It's probably the coolest looking Gimmick Puppet of all time. Its name is Gimmick Puppet Fantasix Machina. It's a Machina card, chat. It's a Machina card, chat. Oh, it only summons to the opponent's field? No, it says you can detach one material, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. So it goes to your field. Right? But this card says you can only use the first and second effect once per turn. Detach one material, add one rank up magic spell card from your deck to your hand, because this is a rank up magic deck, right? Also, during your main phase, you can normal summon one machine monster in addition to your normal summoner set. That's actually a crazy card. The fact that it's generic and gives you a normal summon of a machine monster, holy crap. That's some good Earth Machine support, guys. And yes, I'm still coping. If you special summon a Gimmick Puppet XC monster, you can special summon this card from your graveyard to either field in defense position. Then you can add one Rank Up Magic spell from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. This card is just overall a good card. I think it's a good card. This is Chaos Gimmick Puppet Fantasix Machina. They're Machina cards, chat. And it's a rank 9 monster with 3,100 attack and 1,500 defense. It requires 3 level 9s. And of course, you can only use one of every single one of its effects once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can add one Puppet Trap from your deck to your hand. You can detach one material from this card, special summon one monster from either graveyard to your opponent's field in defense position. It's interesting. If a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can target one of them, destroy it, and inflict damage equal to half its original attack. Maybe good for Raid Raptors? Yeah, I mean, well, Raid Raptors are going to have a hard time making 8. But if it could, it actually could work, right? So yeah, this card's actually pretty good too. So far, the Gimmick Puppet cards have been pretty interesting. This is Mansion of Hell, Doll's Mansion, Underworld of Dolls. Of course, there's going to be a name change here. And this card looks creepy as all hell still. It's a field spell. The Gimmick Puppet's definitely living up to his name. When this card resolves, you can add one Gimmick Puppet monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's fair. Gimmick Puppet monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or are also unaffected by your opponent's activated non-Exceed monster effects. That's pretty busted. You can detach one material from your monster, target one Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field and defense position. So, 3 pretty decent effects for the deck. Next is Serviced Puppet. Of course, you can only use 1 and 2 per turn. Target one monster your opponent controls up to the number of Gimmick Puppet XC monsters you control. Take control of them until the end phase, so it's a change of heart. Pretty good. While you control a Gimmick Puppet XC monster, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card. Target one XC monster in either graveyard, special summon it to either field and defense position. So, I think that the Gimmick Puppet support is actually pretty damn good. It's kind of insane for the deck. The only unfortunate thing is that this is probably some of the worst art that I've ever seen on cards. Like, chat, and this is coming from a guy. This is coming from somebody that's like, I can deal with this type of art. So, like, this is kind of unhinged. I think that this is a little too much. I don't know. Maybe it's the human centipede in me. Or I don't know. It's definitely not right for me. But let me know what you guys think. Is the artwork unhinged? Is it pretty good? We'll find out. All right, guys. We had to go to Twitter for these because they were just so hard to find. There are some new cards that can be played in just about any deck. We call them free agents. This one's going to be Shiver Take, and you can only use the first and second effect once per turn. If a monster whose original type is Thunder is sent from your hand or field to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. And it activates. Just another reason why Thunder Dragon Colossus can never come out the list, right? Nah, this card's kind of cool. If a Thunder Monster's effect is activated in a hand while you control this monster, you can special summon one Shiver... Oh, what the hell? Yo, this card's pretty crazy, guys. I think that it's pretty good. I like this card a lot. Like, this is definitely Thunder Dragon support. You guys know how I feel about Thunder Dragons. Next is Deceive Blaster, the Matchless Turret. It's a pendulum monster. So, its pendulum effect is negate all cards and effects activated in this card's column. That's crazy. Then it says you can only special summon with this first effects card named once per turn. That's the normal effect. You can special summon this card from your hand to a column with no cards. Holy crap, this is good. Only if it were an Earth Machine. If this were an Earth Machine card, this card will go, wait, hold on. It still might be Earth Machine support. 2 level 5 monsters. So technically, this is Earth Machine support. It's also Cyber Dragon support somehow. Yeah, because you can special summon Cyber Dragon, and then you can scale this and then summon it. Or no, I'm sorry, just summon it from your hand. Negate all cards and effects activated in this card's column. That's crazy. If this card is in the Pendulum Monster Zone is destroyed, you can place it in your Pendulum Zone. I think overall this card is crazy. Good Super Heavy support. Good Earth Machine support. Callie on that Copium. It is Earth Machine. I did not say it was going to make Earth Machine tier 0 or anything. I said it was Earth Machine support. That is all. See? Y'all going crazy right now. Y'all trying to get me, chat. And it's also good Cyber Dragon support. Do any Earth Machines lock attribute? Unfortunately, there are. The Earth Machine, oh my god. The Tunneler, the best card. Not the Tunneler. The one that summoned from deck blocks you, but you can summon this card beforehand, hopefully. Next is Infinite Forbidden's Jean Dimor. That's actually a cool name. You can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. It's 2000 attack, 2000 defense. It's Cybers. I always wanted my name to be Jean, like that. Brutal Dozer, there you go. I wanted my name to be Jean. Like, yeah, what's your name? Not John, Jean. You know what I mean? This card is Synchro Summon. You can special summon level 4 Cybers monster from your graveyard in defense position, but its effects negate it, and you can't summon anything except for Cybers. Then when your Cybers monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent with their monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and inflict damage equal to them. This is a pretty cool card. It's a decent card. You're not from New Orleans? Bro, you're a hater. You're just a hater. Heretical Phoboscobos. Heretical Phoboscobos. This is a new illusion monster. It's a rank 4, so pretty generic, right? You can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects. If it battled this turn, you can take control of it into the end phase. This is a quick effect if it has illusion monster as material. That's crazy. Then if it's battles, obviously neither monster can be destroyed by battle. This card is kind of crazy. I think this card's really, really cool. Kind of interesting artwork, but definitely really, really cool, right? And then there is another card. There is Astroworld Tree Alumni. I like this card a lot. This requires 3 effect monsters and is a Link 5. So shout out to my Link 5 boys putting in that work. You can only control 1 tree. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, gain life points equal to its attack. Crazy good. Once per turn, you can pay life points in multiples of 1,000, max 3,000. This card gains that amount of attack. That's crazy. So it can make it so 5,000 attack like Sussy Code, but it can also gain life points for you. I think that this card's really, really cool. Again, let me know what you guys think about these card effects. Let me know what you guys think about these cards. I think that there's some cool free agents. And of course, when more Infinite Forbidden cards come out, we'll go over them.